again, everybody, and welcome to Montour High School. Tonight, the Highlands Golden Rams on the road. Northwest 9 action against the homestanding Spartans of Montour, along with the Dean, Mike Choma. This is Mike Pavlik, Boober Mancini along, John Dankta spotting tonight. The Rams come on the field here at Montour on a misty, rainy evening, Dean.
Looks like to be with us all night too, Mike. And again, weather is a factor. The coastal problem with Matthews come up the East Coast and affecting us here tonight. And again, who's going to affect more? You look at this Montour team. They have to put the ball in the air. They have a great wide receiver, number 21, Ronald Stevenson. He's 6'5". They like a big target. They like to throw it up. Don Martinez is going to get that assignment tonight to try to control him. Other than they do a lot, Mike, they run an option pitch, and when they run that option, that ball's in the air for a little bit of time. Of course, on our side, we keep telling our kids that if rain is to our advantage. I'm sure Lucero's doing the same thing over on his side too. But again, the ball in the air, wet surface, hopefully it favors us.
Well, maybe it does. Well, let's talk about the big guys tonight. We've had some injuries along the offensive line, and we also have a Cameron Clark story, and it all kind of feeds together.
Yeah, my apologies to Cameron Clark. If you remember last week, Mike, he had to wear number 68, which was a 2X, by the way. Cameron takes a medium shirt, normally wears 41, and I thought he left his shirt at the school, find out what happened. He became an emergency lineman last week, and he has to wear number 50, 60, or 70, so they threw 68 on him, so it was not his fault. He did not leave his shirt, but tonight, talk about lineman shuffle numerology, he's going to wear number 53 tonight because, again, we still need him as a reserve lineman. Lucas Lamer's not with us this evening. He's still out with an injury, so he'll be that extra lineman, but just some good news along the offensive line. We have number 51, Jamison Smith, and Nathan Klingensmith also back with the squad. They've been out all year, so they're going to be backup linemen this evening. We might be able to get them some action.
Well, that would be nice to have those guys back. And speaking of offensive lines, the Montour offensive line goes about 260 on an average, and they get some big ones down there.
Yeah, Mike, and the old term's coming out, root hogging. What you're going to see tonight is our defensive linemen try to grab ankles of the offensive linemen, hold them in place, let our linebackers, outstanding group we have, do their job. That means get after the ball carrier.
All right, the captains are coming out for the coin toss. A chance to tell us about the Career Training Academy. Attention, all you seniors out there. You can learn the skills you need to start a career in the high-demand field of healthcare in less than a year. Serving the Alakiski Valley for over 35 years, Career Training Academy provides the tools and support you need to start a professional career in medical or dental assisting, medical billing and coding, or massage therapy. Visit us on the web at careerta.edu or stop into our beautiful new location in Hillcrest Plaza, Lower Pearl. Give them a call at 724-337-1000 and make sure to ask about their new phlebotomy program. Your career is waiting at Career Training Academy. You saw the coin toss. Highlands won the toss. They deferred. Montour will get the ball to start the ball game. Highlands will kick off right to left.
Bill Rollins, our referee, Mike. North Braddock native. Grew up with Bill. Great guy. Good referees here.
Tremendous referee.
Soggy evening, Mike. One thing I want to mention too. Look at big number 77 down there. Mason Chiliwa, 6'7", 270 pounds. He's a Division I recruit for Central Florida. Sam said before the game when they came out for pregame, we always come out in our scruffy little T-shirts and shorts. They came out full uniform on. Don't look over because they are big, 6'5", 6'7". But again, that's called looking the part.
Yes,
we're about to find out here in a minute.
There's Mason right there in your picture. By the way, their uniforms are gorgeous. Those are tremendous.
We'll find out in a minute what happens if they play the part. A little different ball game, Mike. Their wins again against Indiana, Ambridge, and Knock. And their losses were Newcastle and Mars. I told the kids this week, it's time to talk the talk. We got to walk the walk. Again, we got to put up or shut up. We thought we were better than Knock. Knock beat us. Well, here's a team last week who beat Knock, beat them, then you can say that.
Ryan Barr will kick it off for Highlands. Back deep for Montour. Cameron Collier's number 1. Number 14 is Ronald DeShanza. Number 21 is Ronald Stevenson. Highlands in the road whites. Montour in the home black. Northwest 9 action underway, and Barr kicks it to the far side of the field. Coming up to get it is Collier's at the 25-yard line. To the 30, and here he comes through a hole. 40, 45, and up to the 50-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and the Spartans have great field position.
Well, 3 minutes to stop, Mike, but again, that's not where you want to give them their first possession for midfield. Barr did a good job. He kicked it down to the 20. That's what you want him. We need some coverage on that right side. Did not get it there.
So Montour will start at their own 49-yard line.
They'll have the ball at the 49.
The quarterback is Kevon Mormon, number 5.
Running back 32, Braden Jones. Fullback 42, Dustin Snyder. Fullback will take you to play most of the time, like you watch him.
4-man down line starting for Highlands tonight, a bit of a change. 1st and 10 at the 49, and they give us to the fullback, and Sportelli is there waiting, along with Barr, as the fullback gets it. That's Dustin Snyder. The junior crosses the 50 into Highlands territory to the 47-yard line.
And why the 4 down linemen tonight, Mike? It's that root hog idea. You get an extra body down there low. That time Barr helped out the tackle.
2nd down and 7.
Going to make it 2nd down and 7. Their offensive line, Mike, they start number 52, George Pezetin. Number 60 is the left guard, Antonio Pugliano. 72 is the center, Matt Jablons, who got the rest of the this play.
Oh, ball's loose, and it's still loose. And I think Mormon jumps on it.
Gillette was on him.
He does. Mormon gets it, and Desort was down there also. Mitch Desort causing some havoc down there. And the ball, a wet ball again. We talked about that. We talked about it, as Phil Sims would say. So we'll put that back at the Montour 47.
3rd and long. The right guard is 53, Roman Masick. The guy we talked about, 77, Mason Chiliwa, is the right tackle. And the tight end is number 45, Austin Deitch.
3rd down, we'll call it 12. Mormon back in the shotgun, straight back and looking. Here comes the rush. He steps up.
Too much time.
Fires it over the middle, and it's incomplete. Good coverage by Martinka, running stride for stride with Ronald Stevenson. It's 4th down.
And we spotlighted that in the open mic. Wide receivers, Cameron Collier, number 1, and 21, Ronald Stevenson. That time Martinka did his job. And Mike, it's going to be a 3 and out. Boy, midfield, that's very important. We did
4th
that.
down and 12.
Back to punt it for Montour will be Noah Russell, the senior. Standing back for the Rams at the 20 is Logan Kreis. High snap, and here's the kick.
Takes a good old time.
It's a line drive, and Kreis gets out of the way. It's going to go out of bounds inside the 20, so good job by the Spartans. Highlands will start at their own 18-yard line. 10:26 left first quarter, no score.
Mike, take a look at the Highlands offense, always led by number 7, senior Braden Timmons, the quarterback. Don Martinka, Jermaine Jets put the halfback. 48, Sportelli will start at the fullback position. Your wide receivers, 11, Logan Price, 8, Lonnie Long. Down lineman, we've got number 54, Marius Yanko. Left tackle, left guard is Daniel Timmons. Great performance last week by center freshman, number 60, Jacob Wayner. Fielded did a great job. He'll get another start there tonight. Right guard is 59, Billy Conley. Right tackle, 56, Marcus Yanko. And tight end like Mike Sethanuza Gazat. I think we're going to just go with extra wide receiver. Yep.
Timmons all by himself.
4 wide to start.
Sprints to the left. He's going to run it up over the 20. Well, he didn't get over the 20. Nicely done there by the Spartans. Mormon was in there, but making the stop for the Spartans, number 45, is the senior Austin Deutsch.
Forced out of bounds by 45. Austin Deitch at 5. Kayvon Mormon.
So the gain is, well, they give him up past the 20-yard line. They're going to give him 3.
Gain of 3. 2nd down.
They run a 4-4-3 defense, Mike. They're Don Lyman, 77. We talked about him already. Mason Chiliwa. 60 is the defensive tackle, Antonio Pigliano. Defensive tackle 58, Mario Campolong. And 53 is Roman Masick. 3 of those 4 might go both ways.
High formation saw a lot of this last week. And they give it to Jet. Jet tries to bust his way through there, but they collapse it quickly as he gets it up to the 22-yard line. Down there for the Spartans was Antonio Pugliano, as the Dean just mentioned, and also Anthony Medilli, the junior linebacker, number 33.
Linebackers for Montour, 45, Austin Deitchik. Number 6, Zach Cowan. 42, Dustin Snyder. 33, Anthony Medilli. Corners, number 3, Byron Payne. And number 1, Cameron Colliers. And safety, number 5, Kayvon Mormon, also the quarterback.
We'll see if Timmons wants to put it up here. He had a great game last week, 7 out of 9, and threw for 3 touchdowns. Short drop, and he fires, and it's incomplete.
Their
flag is down.
Being held.
I believe Cameron Colliers had some of Lonnie Long's merchandise there, and I could give the Rams a first down. Let's see what they call it here. The flag's at the 35-yard line.
Lonnie ran a slant. Collier wasn't ready for it. He did a smart thing, Mike. You grab him. So I think it cost you 10 yards. Of course, you potted their first down. But Lonnie didn't get his hands on the ball, because if he doesn't make, he
may be going, yes. And you see the field is really getting slick. You can see the sheen from the rain.
Last time we were here, Mike, we were out on a porch, and they had the greatest food in the world, and they had a grass field. This year, we have a 2-story Press box here.
Beautiful.
And turf field, but no great food.
Well, you see they're building across the way. That might be why there's no food. Right.
That's an elementary school, by the way. We're going to get that in a shot throughout the evening. And the high school to our left, directly across us, like you said, a brand new elementary school going up here.
They're going to mark it at the 40.
The ball moves to the 40-yard line.
Why didn't they do the 40?
That's a 7-yard penalty. It must have been a spot foul, I guess.
Interesting.
Oh, no, a 15-yard penalty. Yeah, 15 yards, first down at the 40-yard line.
So that's 15 yards?
Oh, they're giving it to 38. That's correct, from the 23. Timmons is back. Here they come. Braden steps up, gets out of dodge for a moment, and now he's brought down. Down below, it was Chaliwa, 77, and on top, 45, Austin Deitch.
Combining on the stop, number 77.
No gain.
Mason Chaliwa.
So it is no gain. Second down and 10.
No gain on the play. Second down and 10.
Clock winding, 9:12 left first quarter. There's no score. And again, a game is very important to Highlands. You hate to say it's a must-win game, but it really is.
Well, trust me, the coach has talked about this being a playoff game all week. So
Well, Rams played a playoff game out here once in '96, and they lost it by a point. A guy that's a doctor now got called for a celebration call. I don't think he cares.
Terrible call, too.
It was. This is Booker on a jet action. Booker busted up through there across the 40 to the 41-yard line.
Booker, the ball carrier.
They ran Booker out of a different set that time. He had the long touchdown a week ago.
Number 33.
Remember, Mike, they moved the ball back 15 yards. We missed the extra point, Matt Hewitt. They got called for roughing the kicker. Got to respot it, missed the kick.
Missed the kick again.
Yep. That was the difference.
Dave Braun got called for the penalty, and he's a doctor now.
And he was just celebrating.
Right.
Very bad.
Down here to the left. I'll never forget.
Yep.
Cost us a game the next week.
Yep.
Third down.
Our first game ever.
We were going to go to Blackhawk. The winner had to go to Blackhawk. And we see Blackhawk next week. Timmons is back.
Again.
He's going to fire it deep, and it's going to be incomplete. Off the fingertips of Lonnie Long at the 25-yard line.
Intended for number 8.
Cameron Colliers was back there with him.
Lonnie had a step on him, but Colliers was smart that time not to grab the jersey, and Highlands was forced to kick here.
4th and 7. This is starting off an awful lot like the Mars game did.
For the Spartans.
Well, Mike, position-wise, Phil, we're trying to tilt the field. We gave him a nice advantage to start. Highlands defense responded with a 3-and-out.
Ryan Barr averaging 32.2 is the punter. Mormon and Colliers, the deep man.
Nice high kick.
High kick.
Take a Highlands bounce.
It's going to hit and go straight out of bounds.
Well, let's see. We have the referee mark at the
Bill Rowland, as we mentioned, is our ref. And
35, Mike. That was a pretty good spot, because I thought it went out about the 40-yard line. By the way, the birdie picked us this week, Mike.
How about that? The birdie's been on our bandwagon. We haven't held up our end of the bargain.
Well, the Post-Gazette says it's not going to happen, so let's see who's right here.
First down, Spartans on their 34-yard line. 8:04 left first quarter. There is no score in Montour.
Let's see if we can see this root hogging, Mike, along the offensive line. What will happen is defensive guys will just try to engage those big 260-pounders up front, let the linebackers clean up.
And now what do we have? We have a flag. I think what happened was, it's a timeout for Montour before the penalty, so we'll take it.
Chance to talk about ECAS Auto Care in Toronto Heights, their certified Napa Auto Care Center. The experienced staff at ECAS will have your back on the road swiftly and safely with the help of their advanced computer diagnostics. Compare ECAS to the national chains, you'll find out what so many already know. The price is always right. Conveniently located in Toronto Heights at 2115 Freeport Road. We're open weekdays 8 to 5 and Saturdays 8 till noon. Call Debbie today and listen to that delightful voice at 724-224-9861 to schedule your PA state and admission inspection at ECAS Auto Care.
Thanks to John for the light today.
This is crazy, too.
We've had this before. We've had it at Mars and at Valley. They don't like the lights on because of glare.
They have the lights on down below, which makes no sense.
Right.
Donna, you never shut up, by the way.
1st and 10.
That was the lady who was supposed to take care of us. She gets no thanks at the end.
Montour after the timeout. And they give, Sportelli is going to be wrapping up the ball carrier. Zach McGowan, who had a bad ACL injury early last year and missed most of the season, but he is back. And he gets about a yard or two up to the 37-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Again, Mike, looking along the offensive line, we've got Cameron Clark wearing number 53, tonight. Barr is down there.
Barr's on the end.
Crilly.
Clark. Gillette is playing tackle, and Crilly's on the other end.
That's what's happening.
Now Gillette backs out of there. See, he's back at linebacker now. 2nd and 8. Oh, they had trouble with the snap. Mormon now picks it up, and there's going to be a flag down. That's the center's fault because everybody moved with him.
That's correct.
Called against Montour.
Take a look at Highlands defense again. Cameron Clark mentioned nose guard. He's going to slide around tonight. Linebackers 33 Noah Gillette, 48 Tyler Fratelli, 7 Braden Timmons, number 6 Mitch Dezort. Once in a while you also see number 22 Jermaine Jett come in there. Corners are Logan Price 11 and Don Martinka at safety along with Jordan McIntyre. And Romello Freeman has done an outstanding job at corner, number 4.
And Dom looks like he's playing. They've had the extra man in the box, and Dom's playing corner. So that's what they've shifted on that tonight. See, he's way at the top of your screen, Martinka, 32. Mormon is back. He's going to throw it, and nice hands. It's juggled and dropped. Incomplete as the pass was behind Austin Deitch to the tight end, and he wasn't able to keep it. He juggled it a couple times, couldn't hold on. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 13 now for the Spartans. At 6:52 left first quarter, Highlands and Montour scoreless.
Zort was out in the coverage with Mike, and that's an extra dimension Mitch added this year. Besides pressuring the quarterback, he's also covering out in the flat. There we go. Trips to the left this time. Straight man-to-man out there, Mike.
And now Mormon sets McGowan to his right. 3rd and long. Rams got their ears pinned back. Mormon is back. Here they come. They're going to throw a screen, and it's to McGowan. It's a beauty. He's at the 35-40, 45-50. McGowan still on his feet to the Highlands 35, and finally drag him down inside the 25-yard line. Mitch Dezort chased him along with Logan Christ, but a great screen pass by Montour.
Yeah, a great call, Mike. We're sending everybody, and that's the one thing you can do is eligible receiver behind him, which they did that time. And again, McGowan, number 6, caught the ball in stride, big yardage, and again, the field is now shifted in Montour's favor as the rain continues to fall here.
44 yards on the screen pass. First down, Montour at the Highlands 24-yard line. A big 3rd down conversion for the Spartans.
A lot of movement on that line beforehand. Highlands guessing.
And with a give with a big hold to the fullback, and that's Snyder through the middle inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Timmons Sportelli on that one.
Brought down by number 7 Braden Timmons and 48 Tyler Sportelli. Snyder's carry good for 6 yards. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd
and 4 for Montour halfway through the first quarter.
Kicker-wise, Mike, we look down this territory. We always have to see they have number 18, Nolan Hunter, is their kicker.
Deep I formation this time. Jones splits out of there. And the give is to Snyder again, and Snyder is hit as he gets it to about the 15-yard line.
McIntyre, Crilly, Freeman on that stop.
McIntyre with help from number 4.
3rd down and about a yard and a half.
And as always, critical on the road. 3rd down conversion. Let's see what we can do here.
And Montour 1 for 2. They had the big one on the screen pass. Oh, they did give him a 1st down, so he gets 4.
Takes care of that, huh?
Didn't think he quite got that far, but they're going to put him at the 14.
Favorable mark.
1st and 10. Well, play action right now might be the way to go. Now they're going to run a toss.
There's that toss
to the left side, and that's
what a great job by McIntyre.
Brandon Jones.
He blocker, but then he stripped him off and made the tackle.
He gets it to the 9. It's a 5-yard pickup, but that could have been a whole lot worse.
Yeah.
It will be 2nd down and 5.
Jones' first carry of the night.
Kind of hope with the rain, Mike, those pitches would be a little bit tougher. That time was perfectly placed by Roman.
Here's the thing. They put it on the ground twice already, but Highlands hasn't been able to get it. Colliers and Stevenson split to the right. 2nd and 5 at the Highlands 9, wide side of the field to the right.
Right in the middle.
Snyder, the fullback, barrels his way through there and gets it down to the 6 before Tyler Sportelli brings him down.
Inside
really down there along with Barr.
Justin Snyder.
It's a 3-yard pickup.
Barr in on the stop.
3rd and 2.
far, Mike's getting a lot more action at the
Third down and 2.
defensive end position, besides being our...
He played a lot. We noticed that last week he was playing a lot there at end. And then Anuzik was playing a lot at the other end, and then Crilly went in his spot when Anuzik went out. Anuzik not dressed tonight.
This is where 260 goes against about 200, Mike. Let's see who wins this battle.
Third down, 1.5 yards. They're going to pitch it to Jones to the near side of the field. He's going to cut it and maybe get it. He's very close inside the 5. Sportelli spun him off his feet. But where they mark it looks like it may be enough for a Montour first and goal. It is. First and goal, Spartans at the 3-yard line.
4 minutes to go, Mike, and again, Montour on the move.
First down and goal.
They trailed early in the Knock game last week. They had 2 turnovers early, and
that was
took advantage of them.
Their big problem. They 2 less than 20-yard touchdown drives by Knock in that game. They snapped the ball over the punter's head and threw an interception. Rams could use a turnover here. They have been few and far between by their defense so far this year. First and goal. Snyder in crabbing motion. And a play. No, they give it to Jones. Jones busts it. Second time through, and he's in for a touchdown. Jones got hit at the line of scrimmage, but he kept fighting, and Montour has the lead.
Yeah, it was just second effort on Jones' part, Mike.
So the Spartans draw first blood. A 65-yard drive.
On to attempt the extra point, number 18, Nolan Hunter.
Nolan Hunter on for the extra point. Tambellini is the holder. A little bit of a low snap. Tambellini does a good job to get it down, and Hunter boots it through at 3:38 left of the first quarter. And the Montour Spartans, on a 9-play, 65-yard drive, have the lead 7-0.
Mike, the screen passes hurt us all year. It hurt us out of Knock, and it's hurting us here this evening. That was the big play on that drive. That screen pass went for about 40 yards. Just a chance to talk about Highland Tire. No better time than right now to stop at Highland Tire, the newest location, Highland Integrity Alignment. See why we've been voted the best place to buy tires in the Yankee Valley since 1993. That's 23 consecutive years. Your dedicated service team will take care of all your needs at local professionals and selling seated tires. Visit HighlandTire.com or give them a call at Trentham at 724-224-9222 or to Trentham Heights 724-224-7900 or Highland Integrity Alignment at 724-224-5900. Highland Tire, service, integrity, we deliver.
All right, so we'll see if the Rams can get something back maybe on a kickoff return. The Highlands has scored 6 touchdowns, non-offensive touchdowns this year. And since the beginning of the 2014 season, they've scored 22 touchdowns not on offense.
Well, Booker's back to the 8-yard line.
7-yard line. This is Martinka, who's brought one back all the way this year. And he's only going to get it back to the 19-yard line.
32.
Dustin Snyder
On the return.
made the tackle.
Brought down by number 4, Jordan Jones.
So the Rams will start first and 10 at their 20. They trail at 7-0.
First down and 10 for the Golden Rams. They'll start at their own 20-yard line.
3:30 to go, the first. 4-minute, 26-second drive for the Spartans. And that big screen pass. A 3rd and 13 at their 32. They got a 44-yard gain on it, and that set up the whole drive. First and 10. Booker now the tailback. McIntyre splits to the near side of the field. Christ to the top of your screen. Booker on a quick hitter, but they're waiting for him. No room there as Roman Masick, the senior defensive end, had a whole handful of Gabe Booker.
Now, we had a lot of success in a Wildcat series against Mars, Mike, and a few times we ran it against Albert Gallen work too. I think I'd like to see that, especially on a wet surface.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Try to break Martinka or jet loose.
You can see the rain is coming down in sheets, blowing across the field. It looks like left to right. The Highlands offense going into the wind here in the first quarter.
Not a big crowd tonight, but weather's a factor for sure.
Ryan Barr sets up as a tight end to the left this time. Booker the sidecar, Timmons out of the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Timmons is back, looking, pumps, gets up there, and is going to be hit. Boy, he gets bent backwards, and it's a good thing he held on to the football. He only gets a yard, and the Spartans are dominating up front so far. That time it was 59 senior Bobby Walker.
Brought down by
again, Mike, we said at the top of the show, we were outweighed by about 40 pounds on that offensive and defensive line. That time in defense,
And
push through again, make it 3rd and long. Highlands so far, Mike, 3rd and long every time they've had the ball.
Timmons hasn't had time to go through his progressions. He looks at the first receiver, and if that guy's covered, he's had to tuck it. He doesn't have any time.
Well, we talked about running some crossing patterns, and we just don't have the time to do it.
Well, they need to do some quick passes, maybe to the backs. Timmons going to run the option this time, option left. Now he pitches it to Booker, and Booker's hit and brought down beautifully on a great defensive play by Kevon Mormon. He said no, and the Rams will have to punt.
3 and out.
Pitch taken by number 9, Gabe Booker. Brought down by
Not the start we wanted here, Mike.
Zach McGowan.
McGowan was in there too, and Barr will have to punt it. His first punt was 24 yards. He's going to need a better one than that this time. 1:35 on a moving first quarter clock. Montour leads at 7-0.
88, Ryan Barr on to punt.
Looks like the wind's in his face here, too.
It is. Colliers and DeChance are the deep men. Colliers 1, Chance 14. The snap to Barr. And it's blocked! And the Spartans have it at the 14-yard line. It was blocked and recovered by Noah Russell, number 23.
That is one heck of a play, Mike, to do that. Not only did he block it, he just caught it. He smothered it. And unfortunate for the Golden Rams, another mistake. Got to
First down and 10.
not make mistakes. Don't take penalties on the road. So far, no penalties, but big mistake there. Let's see what Montour does with it.
No, that hurts. When you go on the road, you got to pack your defense and your special teams, and that's not been the case so far. And now a 14-yard field for Montour, trying to put it up to a 2-score lead.
The beauty of YouTube, you can go back and look at that play, Mike. I don't know if Sportelli got backed into him or what, but
Get overpowered.
yeah, didn't get the kickoff.
McGowan is the tailback, and he gets the call off the left side, and McGowan's powering through there. Inside the 10 and down to the 6-yard line.
By number 6,
McIntyre, Freeman, and Martinka, but not until a big game.
Combining for the tackle.
We're going to mark him at the 7. It's a gain of 7, 2nd and 3.
Romello Freeman.
I'd say that the Montour coaching staff saw the knock tape.
Yeah, Mike, that might be a truism there. We got an injured player down there, too, number 4, Romello Freeman.
And Romello is down.
Mike Rizzo back with us.
Is.
Trip to Montana.
Well, after they, as they take a look at Mello here, now he's going to get up quickly. Boy, I wonder what that is. Look like a hand, maybe, or
I hope not. He had some hand issues coming in. He's going to have to come out. Let's see who they're going to send in.
and they want the Highlands players to come back out there. There's no timeout. He's starting the play clock. 1:01 left in the quarter. It'll be 2nd and 3. Montour trying to punch it in and go up 2 scores, and that's what the Rams, they're not a come-from-behind team. They have gotten behind in a couple of these games and made a game effort to try to come back, but
2nd down and 3.
you get down 2 scores, especially on the road.
Mike.
Oh, they do.
Equipment issue, it looks like.
Roman Masick, one of their guards, has to come out. And they're going to replace him with Michael White, Jr., number 75.
Never started a play clock, now they have.
2nd and 3, Spartans on the Highlands 7. Mormon turns and gives it to McGowan again. They try to stretch him out this time, and this time they do. They bring him out of bounds for a loss back at the 8-yard line. Logan Kreis was down there, and getting up slowly on the bottom of the pile was Mitch Desort.
Tackle made by number 11, Logan Kreis.
Mike, if we can make him go east and west, we have speed of it. North and south, it scares me.
3rd and 4.
And with 3rd and 4, I expect north to south.
Here's this PA announcer, knows it's Desort.
Last week we had a problem.
We had a problem. The first quarter is going to come to an end here at Montour with the Spartans off to a 7-0 lead. Dean?
There's a chance to talk about the Latino Insurance, a financial group located at 2318 Freeport Road in Trona Heights. It's a full-service financial advisory firm offering a wide range of financial products from investment to insurance. Remember, healthcare enrollment is right around the corner. If you're in need of healthcare coverage or would like to review your current coverage, great time to call the Latinos will be right now. They can help you. Also, if you have an old 401k laying around and you're approaching retirement, give them a call. Joe and Joe always know. You can call them at 724-904-7583 or stop by Latino Financial Planning.
Joe and Joe always know. 2318 Freeport Road, right next to Donut Connection. Joe at 724-224-8908 and Joseph at 412-818-7398. Well, it hasn't started the way we wanted.
Back against the wall first quarter, that's for sure, Mike. Thought we had hit the reset button. That was the theme this week after nice win out of Albert Gallatin. And again, approach it as this was a playoff game.
Now, here's the problem. Our 2 wins have come against teams who have combined total of wins of 0.
That's not a good thing.
No. You're going to have to beat somebody that's pretty good if you want to get going here. Hey, boom, the city's back. It was raining earlier. We had a shot of the city, but now it's back over there. It's beautiful. We'll
get a shot at halftime, maybe.
We'll get a shot of that for you all later. We get all kind. Hey, we had the Harvest Moon, and now we're going to get downtown Pittsburgh.
They're down at 4.
Third and 4.
Allegheny County for a change.
I know.
For an away game.
Mormon going to run the option. Ooh. Timmons got him by the shoulders, and down he goes. He grabbed him by the number 5 and brought him down. Timmons would just grab him with that big meat hook he is. That's how he grabs all those rebounds, folks.
Brought down by
is there horsepower in high school, Mike?
There is, but he just got him on the pad.
It was close.
It was very close.
All right, looks like field goal.
This is why we always need Tom Stabile for that, because he always knows that rule. And they will try a field goal. Hutter will come on.
Hutter is a field goal kicker, huh?
On to attempt the
trying to make it a 2-score lead.
The ball will be spotted
number 18
by Tambolini at the 15. It's a 25-yard attempt at the post to our right. The ball is down, and Hutter's kick is on its way. And that kick is good. A 25-yard field goal for Nolan Hutter.
Mike gets a chance to talk about the awards from last week. The offensive award went to Braden Timmons, 3 touchdown passes last week. Defense went to Tyler Sportelli, 20 tackles in last week's game. Special teams went to Logan Kreis. Again, he had a great kick return. Poster went to Noah Gillette because if you think Sportelli was tough, Noah Gillette also had 20 tackles too. Ram of the week went to the Big Frosh freshman Jacob Wayner. And again, the reason why I got that is he was a late substitution. Lehman did a great job on the line. And the practice player of the week went to Ethan Jones. He's our backup center, Mike, and he's fought some illness off, and he did a great job for us this week.
Good for him. Kickoff will be brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. You can call them at 724-980-2100.
All right, Mike, better get something started here.
Back to those 22 touchdowns I was talking about since the beginning of 2014, and non-offensive. Let's see if we can grab one here.
Kept it going last week, huh?
Did we have 2?
Yep.
Hutter, 10-0, the most dangerous lead in football, and Montour's offside, so it starts already.
And why do you say that, Mike?
It always seems, especially in the NFL, you see a team go down 10-0, that the team that's behind, it's okay, we got to go now. And the team that's ahead, you figure you're ahead by 2 scores, you might let down just a little bit. The team that's behind knows they got to get going, and invariably, the team that's down 10-0 marches it down the field and scores.
5-yard penalty against Montour. That's their 3rd, Mike. Highlands has not committed one yet. And the one thing about your theory, it did hold up at Newcastle. Unfortunately,
it did. It was them. Yeah. Highlands had a 10-0 lead, and we saw what happened. Martinka and Kreis. Hutter kicks it. Bouncer. Liner. Kreis at the 13. 20.
Right up the middle.
30. Here he goes. 35. To the 40-yard line. Kreis with a little bit. Boy, did you see Gillette grab him and push him forward? It's a trait of the family that they take all the Gillettes, starting at Johnny and then going to all the way up through now to Noah. Just give him the push. Isaac just straight up through.
Isaac's now at IUP. And Noah, only a sophomore here, had a great week last week. All right, guys, got to get to work on offense.
Good field position for Highlands. They start on the 40-yard line. They've started their other drives at their 18 and their 20, so this has got to be a little breathing room for them. 10-0, Montour leads it. Trips left this time. Wayner, Cohen, and Kreis. This is a run right. Wildcat. And a trouble for Jed. The snap hit him in the foot. Luckily, it bounced right up to him. I mean, it came down and hit him right on the top of the foot and bounced right up. Loss of 6.
But again, it looked like it went to his hands.
Loss on the play.
Got to get some breaks here, Mike. You got to make them happen. That's one thing they're not doing on offense.
2nd and 16 at the 34.
Nick Hilliard being used at left guard now might be an injury out there.
He is. Jamison Smith's at right guard. Jet tries to sweep it out to the left over the 35. Noel makes a spin move and gets across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Yeah, Jamison Smith, 51, familiar face back in there at the right guard also.
Glad to see him out there.
Yeah, senior, and he's missed all season up until now.
He had a bad knee injury, and he is recovered. We see what kind of game shape he's in. But again, 2 new guards out there for the Golden Rams.
3rd down and 8.
Billy
Rams
Conley and Daniel Timmons started the guards.
Highlands 1 for 2 on 3rd down so far tonight. And they've opened 3rd and longs, it seems. Timmons with Martinka to his left. Timmons is back. He looks, fires, and incomplete. He tried to get it to Lonnie Long, but he was covered nicely that time by Byron Payne, the cornerback, the junior, and it's 4th down again.
For the Spartans, number 3, Byron.
This is our 3rd 3-and-out, Mike.
2nd, we had 1 first down.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
On a penalty. On a penalty. They didn't really even earn it.
Really haven't got it.
And a bad snap on that first. Well, there was a bad snap or just a juggle. We'll have to go back and look at it. Too many mistakes. The snap is back to Barr, and he gets this one off. Block punt kills you. This is going to get on the ground and take a Highlands bounce. Now it's loose. It's a fumble. There's only Highlands people there. Gillette at the 10, the 5, and he's down inside the 5. He fumbles. It's loose in the end zone. It's a touchback. Montour will have it at the 20-yard line. Can you believe that? Montour recovers it in the end zone for a touchdown. Now they're saying touchdown Highlands. They changed it.
We'll take it.
I think Noah Wayner, I think, had the football under the pile. They changed their mind.
Now they're talking, Mike. Hold up. We have a discussion at the 20-yard line.
Montour fumbled it. It was Ronald DeChance. The Rams knocked it free. It was picked up at about the 15 by Noah Gillette. Touchdown Highlands. How about that? The Rams are on the board. And there's another non-offensive touchdown. They're 23rd since 2014.
Who are we going to get a touchdown to?
And the most dangerous lead in football strikes again.
Who do we get a touchdown to, Mike?
The way Wayner was jumping around, it might have been him. We're going to have to check at halftime, and George is with us downstairs. But the Rams apparently have scored. They're still having another discussion.
Now we're going to give him a 5-yard fumble recovery for the touchdown?
Concern right now is what's the discussion? We'll worry about bookkeeping later.
Well, they put the score up. He indicated a touchdown.
And he indicated touchdown. And Bill Rowland's talking to one of his assistants here. If they change their mind again, Sam Albert will lose his mind. Of course, I think Lucero already did because they called it a touchback to start with. But I think a Highlands player came out with the ball, handed it to the referee. The way Wayner was jumping up and down, I thought it was him. Touchback. They put it back to a touchback.
Now Sam is going to go crazy, like you said. He wants an explanation.
Bobby Woods over there screaming at the officials too. And there's Sam with Bill Rowland. Todd Anuzik behind him. There's Craig Hone, the offensive coordinator, with the headset on to his left.
Will we be able to look at this at halftime, Mike?
We may get a look at it.
We'll try to look at it at halftime and try to explain it to you because we're certainly not getting an explanation.
No.
2 stories high and a half a mile away.
So Montour's going to get it at the 20. Each team charged with a turnover.
Oh, boy.
And the Rams don't get the break we were talking about.
It's tough to take points off the board, Mike. Question is, will they ever put all the
First down and 10 for the Spartans.
First down Montour at their 20-yard line. It was hard. It was so difficult to tell.
Make something happen here, guys.
Collier's in motion to the near side of the field.
Fullback.
And a fullback gets it, and the Rams are waiting for him as Cameron Clark was down there to bring Snyder off his feet after a short gain. After maybe only going to give him 3 out of 2 to the 22.
Brilliant Desort also in on the play.
1 yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 9.
Man, that takes the wind out of you, Mike.
And we'll be able to. We have the capabilities of going back and looking at it at halftime to see what happened. Second down, long 8. And Mormon. It squirts out of there after he was down as he was met rudely behind the line of scrimmage back at the 19-yard line.
5, Kayvon Morgan.
It might have been Cameron Clark again.
Trillian Sportelli also there.
And
Mitch was there too.
Also the play, it's third down and 11.
Put it back at the 19. Momentum's definitely shifted here. And the Rams upset about the situation that happened.
Now something's got to get him fired up, Mike. And we saw that one game this year at Knock where
you need to stop. You need to stop here and get a score before the half, and you get the ball to start the second half.
That would be a la Newcastle.
That would be ideal. Oh, Morgan is back, and down he goes. Mitch DeZort says hello back at the 10-yard line.
Looked like he wanted to pitch that in time.
It did.
Pitch guy didn't go with him. Big loss on the play. How's he going to get the ball back? Hopefully in good field position. How about Logan Christ take one back?
He's done that once or twice.
Fourth down and 20.
We've listed them all. So the Rams should get good field position on this. 7:42 to go. Now they didn't let that get them down. You can see that so often, and it may have had the opposite effect. Noah Russell's the punter. High snap. Remember they snapped one over his head last week up in Saxonburg. It's going to be a bouncer.
Christ going to take it.
Christ is going to grab it at the 50. Tries to get to the far side of the field, and down he goes. Logan tried to make something happen there, but the Rams will still have good field position. 7:20 to go here in the first half, and they trail it 10-0.
Sometimes when you retreat, Mike, you get to turn the corner. That time it didn't work for Logan, but like you said, good field position for the Golden Rams.
Hey, these guys have a lot of speed too, you know that.
First down and 10 for the Rams.
And sometimes a little bit of rain can make a field like this even more snug. It makes it a better.
Got to get this offense started, Mike.
It's not raining hard. It's just, matter of fact, it looks like it's stopped altogether now, which I thought could happen. And we were like right on the western edge of this. We've just been caught with light drizzle. Same setup on the offensive line. Noah Gillette laid out. Only 6 seconds on the play clock. They should call a timeout here. The one thing you don't want to do is rush this.
And they did.
And they do from the Highlands sideline. That's just a smarter move on their part. You have them here in the first half with 7:20 to go. You might as well use them.
Called by Highlands.
Wireless Zone is your Verizon Wireless headquarters. The Wireless Zone is the place with the hottest devices at the coolest prices. Smartphones, iPads, tablets, and all the latest accessories. And believe me, we need them all here tonight. Stop into Wireless Zone today and see what makes Verizon the world's largest and most reliable network. Wireless Zone has 13 area locations, including 6 in the AK Valley. All you Rams fans out there, your Wireless Zone headquarters are in the Walmart Plaza next to GNC, or at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall next to JCPenney's and across from Victoria's Secret. If you have any wireless questions, you can contact John Mason today. Drop him a line at jmwzone@yahoo.com.
Mike, tonight, North of 9 action, we have Ambridge at Blackhawk. Knock is at Indiana. Big one, Newcastle's at South Fayette. And in non-conference, Mike, there's also a big one. Thomas Jefferson's going to Mars.
Ooh, yes. That'll tell us a lot, huh?
Last week, things fell into place for us. We had everything happen we needed to happen. Now we have to make our own hay here and try to take advantage. Trailing here 10-0. Must-win game tonight at Montour. Got to get the offense started, Mike.
From the flex, 1st and 10. They give us to Martinka off the left side. Martinka busts his way through there, keeps those legs driving up to the 48. That's Dom's first carry in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, he got a touchdown last week, but again, didn't get the carry.
No rushes from scrimmage.
Solid 6, which is out near midfield.
A gain of 6.
Plenty of time to go here in the second quarter. 7 minutes, Highlands trailing 10-0.
Rams have 24 yards on the ground so far. That's it. 6:48 left.
Not going to get it done that way, Mike.
Timmons is going to take it and get to the 50-yard line. He's going to be about 2 yards short. Now he keeps fighting into Montour territory.
Flag late.
So we'll see what that's all about. Timmons
the ball carrier.
Timmons finally gets up. By the time he was done, he was across the sticks, but I don't think that's going to be the deal. I don't know what this penalty is, but considering they just took a touchdown away from them, this is going to go against Montour.
Let's hope. Personal foul.
Face mask. I've been at this too long.
Yep.
So they're going to mark him a yard short. So we got 3 yards on the run and then the 15-yard face mask. I think it's 15. It is. Okay.
The penalty is a
Mark's trying to help us here, Mike.
Both Highlands first downs are on penalties.
4 for 40 so far for Montour.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First down and 10 for the Golden Rams.
40 yards in penalties for the Spartan. Montour Spartan. Play action fake will scare him to death. Nope, they give it to Martinka off the left side. He can't quite get past McGowan, though. You can see how they missed him a year ago, Dustin McGowan, number 6. Puts his nose in there and puts Dom down.
Brought down by number 6, Zach McGowan.
And you can see Sam is going to be in no hurry right now.
Really shaking up that offensive line, Mike. They got Hilliard out there. Got Nate Klingensmith out there.
Oh, Nate's back tonight, too, as you mentioned in the pregame. They're just really trying to. I really think they just tried to get bigger, and I think by these changes, they're bigger bodies. Jamison Smith, Hilliard definitely. Klingensmith playing the right tackle now. Senko at left tackle, and on the Wild Ram, the give is to Jet takes it, and now we have a marker down. They threw it right at Braden Timmons. The only problem was he wasn't blocked. There was nobody around him.
77.
They might get Braden for a motion call.
There is a penalty flag.
Let's see.
He's asking.
He's asking. They got it down to the 30, but it's holding.
Holding?
Well, let's see.
Yeah.
First Highlands penalty.
It's a big one.
Highlands.
Put it back at the 45.
The ball now spotted at the 45.
Second down, 21.
Yikes.
Now you need chunks. You know what you say with long putts, part 1 and 2?
Yes, exactly. The problem we have this week, Mike, is haunted us all year. Long situations. We had a 1st and 1 became a 3rd and 34 earlier in the year. And this can't run an offense this way.
Timmons and Martinka now.
Got to get some consistency.
Timmons getting the snap this time. Kreis in motion. We haven't seen Jet with him yet. Timmons back. Looking. Fires it. He's got Kreis out there, but unfortunately for him, Kevon Mormon was right there and put the stop to it.
Nice defense.
First completion to Logan. He gets to the 40. It's a 5-yard pickup, and there's some. 3rd and 16. This is 4-down territory.
At this point,
third down and 16.
Boy, that screen pass might work here.
You mentioned Montour winning last week at Knock and South Fed coming back to beat Blackhawk. Big surprise last week to me, Mike, was how easily Mars handled Newcastle, 34-7.
After they had to fight of their lives at Golden Ram Stadium 2 weeks ago. Trips left. Dessort split to the top of your screen.
Oh, he left early. Way early.
Lonnie Long to the bottom of your screen, but I never got it out. And Lonnie went. Another penalty against the Rams. And that backwards they march. The Rams are in retreat.
It's not a good thing.
3rd and 21. Big play was at the 9:33 mark, time remaining second quarter, when
we'll go back and take
those double fumble deal there, and Rams thought at first they thought it was a touchback, and they thought they had a touchdown, and then they moved it back to a touchback. 3rd and Robinson Township. Timmons is in trouble. Gets away from one man. And drives his way to the 42-yard line. He gave Austin Deitch a ride, but
taken down by 45.
Running for dear life.
He was. They give him the 41. He got 4 yards. And now maybe they will punt. They probably will here.
Yeah, it was 4-down situation, Mike. It's not 4 downs when you're looking at 4th and 17.
7 punt formation. Back deep for the Spartans, number 1, Cam Colliers, and number
Mormon and Colliers are the deep men.
88, Ryan Barr on the punt.
Barr boots it. Good kick. It's going to hit, take a Highlands bounce, and they let it go in the end zone. Yeah, he took a left away from Dom there, and they seem to have it surrounded, but not quite. 3:08 to go first half. Montour leads it 10-0.
From their own 20.
approaching at the 7-minute mark. Now with 3 minutes to go in the first half, Highlands trailing 10-0. Might not get their hands on the ball again.
Yeah, may not. I believe each team has used one timeout.
We've had some great battles with this team. Like, remember in 2008, beat them here. That was when we knew we had something.
And then beat them in the playoffs later on that season.
That game went overtime, and the quarterback in that game was on the coaching staff.
They give it to Stevenson on a jet sweep up over the 20.
He was being
and he's brought down nicely. Good job there by Romello Freeman, who's back out there.
Good to see that, Mike. He was also engaged from behind. No penalty flag.
No.
Romello Freeman.
2nd and 7.
3-yard gain on the play.
Phil Peckage, Mike. Remember him, number 22? We thought we got him down to their third string quarterback.
And he brought them back from that big deficit.
We were up 28-0, and all of a sudden, the next thing you know, we're going to overtime. If you remember in that game, they couldn't stop Jeff Sinclair. He ran in, by the way, happy birthday, Jeff. His birthday yesterday.
How old is he now?
He ran in for 25. He ran in for 10 yards out, and they went for 2 when they scored, and Jeff stalked them at the goal line from them.
Mormon is back. He's going to fire it, and it's off the fingertips of Stevenson streaking down the sideline with Logan Christ in pursuit. The ball hit him on the hands, but he dropped it. That stops the clock. That helps Highlands right now. 2:19 to go in the first half.
Christ is stride for stride for him. 6'5" on 5'11", though.
Now you wonder if Lucero will hand this off and force Highlands to use a timeout here. 2:19 to go. First half, 10-0 Spartans.
And they got to use one, right?
Yes, each team has used one. Two remaining each, and they have the 2-score lead because of the block punt. Ended up kicking a field goal off it.
Yep, a couple big plays there.
Twins left.
They didn't know what they were doing.
Mormon's hit. It's loose. They call it incomplete. Oh, he waited. Freeman picked it up, and Bill Rowland didn't do anything. He watched it bounce into the air. The Rams picked it up, and then he waved it incomplete. It was either incomplete right away or it wasn't.
Yes, one or the other. He says arm was going forward, so it's going to be an incomplete pass. Pressure that time by Noah Gillette. Like 2:14, we've got to get something started here.
And the Rams keep both of their timeouts.
That play, look, I was offside.
This so looks like the Newcastle game in reverse.
Let's hope. What if kid takes his time?
Russell booms it. It's a good kick. Price over his shoulder takes it at the 40, and now what? Did he call a fair catch or what?
Why not?
Highlands will have it at the 41. Well, guess what? They lost a couple seconds off the clock. They need to put that back.
All right, how's it going to try to get to work here, Mike? 2-minute drill. 2:07 to go.
First down and 10 for the Rams.
Neither team able to do anything through the air so far. Mormon 1 for 5, the 44-yard screen pass. Timmons 1 for 3 for 5 yards. Passing has not been easy tonight with these weather conditions.
Yep.
Yeah, with this weather, and it's only going to get worse.
Umbrella's still up here.
Sprint out by Braden. Fires, intercepted, and dropped right into the hands of Braden Jones, but he couldn't hold on to it.
81, Noah Wayner.
10 receivers, Noah Wayner, but again, Jones did a nice job of stepping in front of that one. I thought he had it, Mike.
And he threw it into 2 black shirts there.
Yep.
Clock stopped at 2:02. Rain continues to come down here in Montour. We missed it last week. It rained everywhere up here.
Yeah.
I watched some of the Springdale Riverview game. It rained there. Rained at the Borough game. It rained all over. But we were down in the hinterlands, and it didn't rain at all on us until we got in the car on the way home.
75 miles south does that for you.
Oh, and Timmons trouble with it again. Sprints out to the right. Keeps his footing. And now keeps his footing still. Timmons barrels it up to the 38-yard line.
For a loss of 3 on the play, Mike. I didn't think that snap was bad, did you?
Recovered by number 7.
I didn't either.
Maybe that ball's slipping.
Well, if I'm on tour, I call timeout here.
Antonio Pugliano brings up 3rd down and 13.
Slippy as Pittsburgh East.
It is. I would have called timeout there if I was Montour. 3rd and 13. The Rams haven't shown the ability to make any first downs if they're not given to them by penalty. And you get a chance to get the ball back with lots of time. I guess Lou's happy with a 10-point lead. And the Rams, see, here's what the Rams are doing. They're going to let this go all the way down and call timeout. So you can see they're trying to wind the time off. And Lucero just cost himself a good 40 seconds.
They want to get in the locker room, get warm, make adjustments, and come out the second half with the ball.
Second timeout by the Rams. Tell you about the Anchor Inn. If you want a great home-cooked meal without doing the cooking, then try the Anchor Inn on Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. Joe, Andy, and Dee continue that family tradition started way back in 1953. Try the original Anchor Burger served with thinly sliced ham and cheese. That has always been my favorite. I also love those wings because they're not as my grandma used to say, chintzy pieces. They're the entire big old wings.
Food up here.
That's right. No reservations are needed. The kitchen's open till 11, so there's plenty of time to stop in after the game and discuss the Rams' push for the playoffs. That's the Anchor Inn, Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. Welcome aboard and check out those new TVs they have.
We will be there tonight. Hopefully we'll be discussing the playoffs because we need to come back and win this game if there's going to be any playoff discussion.
Look at that. It is coming down good now.
Yeah. Thank you, Matthew. Bill Heasley, by the way, he's stuck in Florida, Mike. His plan was to fly in today to the airport. Montour's right down the road, be here with the game tonight. But unfortunately, he could not make it. Couldn't get out of Orlando. He's trapped in the animal kingdom in Disney World. I told him, whatever you do not watch Jurassic Park. It does not have a good ending.
My niece is in 4th grade, and his daughter-in-law is one of her teachers. Oh, and another snap that's a trouble. But Timmons gets out of there, puts a stiff arm on a man up over the 40, gets a block. He's at the 50, gets the first down, and gets out of bounds at the Montour 43. Number 7 did it all by himself. El Toro strikes again.
Can we please have those 40 seconds back?
Forced out of bounds by number 5.
Yeah, amazing how it turns, isn't it?
Yeah.
17-yard gain.
Carries good for a first down.
The block was by Cameron Clark.
45.
Told you Clark, Mike.
I thought Lamer was out there for a minute, yeah.
He's getting double duty tonight.
First down, Highlands at the Montour 45, and now
they got Clark playing tackle, Mike, left tackle, and he's 150 pounds.
250, you said, right?
150.
Almost intercepted by Mormon, and he was on his way. Mormon can't believe it. He's on his knees there at the 35-yard line. It's the gloves.
Yeah. He could have walked in with that one, Mike.
Timmons now 1 for 5. Clock stopped at 55 seconds left first half.
Second and 10.
The sidecar is Martinka, and here they come after Timmons. They're going to run a screen to Martinka. Middle screen gets through there. A helmet flies. Martinka barrels his way to the 34-yard line. First and 10. The clock will stop to move the chains. The Rams have one timeout left.
Making the tackle, number 33.
Second completion for Timmons. And again, I was going to go quickly here. 45 seconds to go. They have one timeout left, huh?
They do. First down at the 34. Timmons sprints left, gets a block and fires. Booker got to get out of bounds. He didn't. Booker made a bad mistake there. He needed to make a left and get right to the sidelines. And he
was trying, Mike, but the defender stepped
in. Making the tackle, 33, Anthony Medilli.
Medilli makes the stop. The gain is of 4.
Second down and 7.
He's going to spike the ball here. Make it third.
Timmons spikes it to stop the clock.
7. Well, I like to say we're in 4-down territory. Last time we did that, Mike, it became 3rd and 34.
3rd and 6. Now Montour's going to call timeout. They're second. Each team has one remaining. We'll take 1-2. 19 seconds left first half. 10-0 Montour. We'll be right back. 3rd down, long 6. The rain continues to fall. 19 seconds left. Highlands on the Montour 31. Timmons takes the snap, is back. He fires it down the middle, and it's I don't know who it was intended for. Desort and McIntyre kind of came together. Both of them could have caught it. Neither of them went for it.
They both kind of backed off.
Montour 33, Manili.
Somebody ran a wrong route, obviously.
Fourth down.
One of the two of them did.
And 7.
And, I mean, either one of them could have caught it. I mean, that ball was catchable for both of them. 15 seconds left. And on 4th and 7, the Rams will give it one last shot here. A field goal would be 48 yards, and Taylor's longest this year is 29.
Timmons now 3 for 8 for 19 yards.
So here we go, 4th down.
Now what?
The Rams move. They're going to call
prior to the snap.
I don't know. Well, here's the problem. They're running so many different offensive linemen in and out of there. This is just bound to happen.
Yeah.
And I'm not even sure if it was on the line.
And I guarantee you
it's against Highlands for sure.
Whole new right-hand side with Klingon Smith and Smith, 2 seniors coming off the injured list to play tonight. Might have something to do with it, Mike.
They call nothing. They call sideline warning. Offsides against Highlands. They were lined up offsides. I assume. Now you needed 5 more on there.
He's with 7 minutes to go now, 3 for 20.
4th and 12.
Yep, unfortunately.
And as bad as this has gone, they're still right in the game.
Yeah.
But we've seen so many games like this all year, you know that? This is so similar to the Knott game. It's so similar to the Mars game.
It's called a reoccurring nightmare.
And somebody wake me. They're going to let the Rams go back to the huddle. They want to reset the play clock here to 25. Maybe it's not functioning properly. They're fixing the game clock, putting it to 15 seconds. That's what it was. Some must have ticked off. They chopped the play clock, and we're ready to go here. 4th down and 12. The Rams have to get it to the 24-yard line of Montour.
So you're going to bring some heat, Mike. Yep, here comes a blitz.
And Timmons gets out of there for a moment, but not for very long. Mason Chaliwa was in there, 77, and that'll take care of that drive.
He's a 6'7" Central Florida recruit, Mike, and it's hard to throw over top of 6'7", huh?
He had no time, Dan.
Nope. And you can see it, Mike, before the play, they crept 3 linebackers up into the formation. And again, it's a numbers game, and numbers that time favored Montour with 8 seconds to go. Take a knee and get out of dodge, it looks like.
Apparently.
Yep.
Kevon Mormon, the junior quarterback, puts the knee down, and the first half will come to an end. It's a shutout half for the Spartans.
After one half of play here from Thomas J. Burko.
Score at the end of the first half. Well, it's coming down harder. We're at halftime, and Montour's in a good position because they're winning 10-0 while it's doing that, Dean.
Well, the mole people have turned the lights back off here, Mike, so I'm going to use my Verizon phone flashlight here to read you the halftime.
Thanks to John Mason.
Correct. Highlands 4 first downs, Montour only 3. Rushing, Highlands 41, Montour 23. Passing, Highlands 19, Montour 44, all in that one play. Not a big first half for yardage. Montour 67, Highlands 60. Third down conversions, Highlands 2 for 7, Montour 2 for 6. Penalties were the big thing in the first half. Montour 4 for 40, Highlands 3 for 20. And one weird thing I don't think I've ever seen in all the years we covered football, Mike, 2 turnovers on one play, and that was one of the big turning points in the first half. Time of possession, Montour 10-27, Highlands 13-33, down 10-0 at the half. Highlands has to come back. Mike, it's playoff in the second half. Let's go.
On that play, the officials called it right. Ronald DeChance took the punt. He was stripped. Noah Gillette picked it up and ran it down to the 2-yard line as he was going in for a touchdown. The big play was made by Byron Payne, number 3 for Montour. He stripped it off of Gillette and then fell on it in the end zone for the touchback. They did eventually. They got it right. So that's how that worked out on that play. I wanted to give you this one note. In Highlands' 2 wins this year, they scored a total of 70 points in the first halves of those games. In their 3 losses plus the the first half tonight. They scored a total of 16 points. And getting behind it at the half has been their biggest problem, and that's where they are right now. And it's not going to be very easy at all to move the ball. It is just pouring right now, as you can see. Anytime Fitness at the Highlands Mall in Natrona Heights is your place for fitness. The name says it all. Work out when you want, anytime, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Anytime Fitness has everything you need: free weights, cardio, circuit equipment, personal training, and even tanning and private showers. And remember, your membership entitles you to thousands of clubs, access to those worldwide at no extra cost. Mark or John will help you out. Make sure to stop in and tell them Mike and Mike sent you. Visit anytimefitness.com or give them a call, 724-224-2956, and treat yourself to the greatest gift of all: good health.
Well, Mike, it'll be interesting here. We got 18 seconds before we start the second half. Why are they going to start on time? And the referees are interested in starting on time.
You would think that, considering how wet it is, and the fans.
Montour, Mike, has 8 starters back on their defense. They give up 18 points a game. As you mentioned, our wins were averaging 49 points a game, 16 when we lose. So again, this is it. Buckle up at home. At least you're nice and dry there. That is one advantage. Even though we're in the dark, we're dry.
We're dry, and that's the most important thing. Second half kickoff brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. You can email John, masonelitehoops@comcast.net.
I saw a charity thing, Mike, called Dining in the Dark.
Okay.
You pay money, they sit you down at a table, pitch black, and they feed you food, and I guess you're supposed to figure out what you're eating.
Let's go.
Boom's up.
Boom's in. Dance. There's also Dancing in the Dark by Bruce Springsteen and Dancing in the Dark by Frank Sinatra. 2 different songs. Dancing in the Dark by Sinatra was on Come Dance With Me, Nelson Riddle, 1956. That's Skewing Dead, Grandpa.
There you go. That's right. Food critics out of the way. Let's get the second half started.
Boots it into the rain, down at the 15-yard line. It's Tom Martinka trying to come to the near side of the field. He cuts it up through there, up over the 30, 35, and to the 37 before he's finally brought down. Brought down by Montour's 24, Jerron Thompson.
24 yards on that. He's in field position. Highlands have to take advantage of it here, Mike. And again, keep saying it, this is our playoff game, because if we lose this one, we're going to be 1-4 in the conference.
Yeah, that will be the death knell for sure. First and 10 for the Rams, trailing at 10-0 on a rainy night in Robinson.
And again, Klingon, Smith, and Smith are on that right side of the line.
Hilliard and Clark.
Center, yep.
Barr is the tight end. And they snap it right to Timmons. He's going to run it. Puts his head down and keeps the pile moving. He gets up to the 43-yard line.
Brady picked the right side to get it through, Mike. The hole was there. He took advantage.
Down by number 5, Kayvon
Mormon and Austin Deitch make the tackle on Timmons. It's a 6-yard pickup. 26 yards on 9 carries for Braden.
And it's so important, Mike, that
and you know,
decent yardage on first down. Keep working out of these holes all the time.
Not a lot of running, not a lot of passing. Neither team able to do much offensively. Just over 125 yards of total offense in that first half, both teams combined. Timmons going to try right this time. Barrels through there and gets it up to the 50. Now, I think I see what the strategy is now.
Might be just give the ball and let him take off.
Brought down by number 6, Zach.
Now it's 10 carries for 33 yards. Most importantly, moves the chains. First down Highlands. 11:06 to go here in the third quarter. Always become a monsoon season. There's a monsoon season.
Yeah, apparently it is. First and 10 at midfield. Well, he tried student body left and then student body right. This is student body up the middle. And Timmons barreling through there, spinning, turning, first and 10 to the Montour 39.
13 yards there, Mike. And again, it's been all Braden Timmons here to start the second half. 3 rushes, 2 for first down.
7, Braden Timmons again on the carry. Brought down by 6, McGowan and 60.
This might be that one time Mike when he scored against Albert Gallup, that little step-up pass to Martinka. It was there.
Well, it plays off of these runs into the line like that.
The old jump pass, remember?
You may just want to keep doing what you're doing at this point, huh? Wainer out over the
until they stop it. Yeah.
Right, exactly. But you have that in your hip pocket. And like you said many times, it was there against Mars, too. Yeah. This is Jet. Tries to go outside to the left. And Jet gets it down inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. Good block by Hilliard that time, springing Jermaine Jet.
22
yardage on that.
Jet, the ball carrier.
2nd and 6.
Last
Second
week,
man on the
Mike,
play by 32.
Albert Gallen ran 66 plays, had 140 yards total offense, and averaged a 2.2 per play.
Second down.
That's amazing.
Yep.
6.
No yards through the air either.
Montour's made the playoffs 9 straight years. The last time they missed was Lucero's first actual season as the coach here. Not the Butkus thing.
That was crazy.
And
First
Timmons, El Toro through the middle inside the 25 to the 23.
7. Braden Timmons carries straight ahead.
11 yards for the first time, Mike.
Making the stop for Montour.
I'm going to guess that there was a very detailed, specific instruction at halftime.
Yep,
First down
wrap them up and go after him, Mike. There's no tomorrow. That's how I see it playing out.
All 36 yards on this drive, gained by Timmons and Jet.
All the points have been scored at this end of the field, too, Mike.
1st and 10 at the Montour 23. Sportelli, Gillette, and Jet are the running backs. The snap will be to Timmons, and the give is to Jet. Tries to get outside to the left, and he keeps his feet for a moment, but he's finally dragged down nicely by Braden Jones. He finally got a piece of him.
22, Jet on the carry.
Call it no gain.
Could have got to the edge, Mike.
Braden Jones. No gain on the play.
To defense,
Second down.
Got out there on him.
10.
Gonna make it. They're gonna give him no gain on that play.
Nope, here are our running back stats. Martinka 2 carries 7 yards. Jet 5 carries 12 yards. Booker 3 carries 6 yards. Timmons has 56 on 12 carries.
They go back to Braden here.
2nd and 10. Timmons is back, had trouble with the snap. He's going to fire it downfield, and it's going to be incomplete. As Colliers was all over Christ. Logan's pleading.
Intended receiver number 11, Logan Christ. Covering on the play, number 1, Cam.
And now after Timmons did such a great job of running the ball for 6, 7, 12, and 11, it's 3rd and 10, and he didn't touch the ball other than to throw it once. And this is where you outthink yourself.
And no jump pass either, Mike.
3rd and 10, 4-down territory for sure.
Yep, jump pass is not going to work here. The thing this won't work.
I got to figure Timmons will just run this one. And there he goes. Through the middle. Barrels his way inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 5.
Yeah, you got half it back, Mike, but you got to get the other half.
Number 45, Austin Deitch, and 23, Noah Russell.
And I do not think this is the time to look for Taylor Gunn either.
Oh, no. Not the way this rain is whipping around. Highlands 0 for 1 on 4th down tonight. 4th and 5. And now they're taking so much time, they're going to have to blow a timeout at 7:57 left.
Hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt them.
Of the 3rd quarter.
Talk about B&J Sports. Got to see Glenn the other day at the soccer game, and the boys with their jackets. Their jackets.
We'll call tonight.
B&J Sports located at 1605 Freeport Road in Troy Heights. Been serving our local sports teams and great sports fans in AK Valley for 5 decades. When it comes to all your sporting good needs, look no further than B&J Sports. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch. Glenn himself goes out and fits the coast. Nobody else does.
That's right.
Uniforms, trophies, and in all sports equipment. You can't beat the service of B&J Sports. Stop in there and give Glenn a call at 724-226-2762. 5 decades says it all at B&J Sports. One nice thing about B&J Sports too, Mike, they get to you quick. If you have something you need a quick turnaround, Glenn has connections all over the Pittsburgh area. He'll get it to you as quickly as possible. So get up to the B&J Sports. He'd love to have a little more time, but he'll take care of you if you need to get it done quick. If you're going to get it done quick, it's 4th down.
It is, and they have a stack to the right. As you see, Christ is back behind Cohen.
Different formation.
And they're going to run a toss to Christ, and they got him. Ball is loose.
Doesn't make a difference.
Doesn't matter now. Montour has it.
The reverse taken by number 11, Logan.
They called timeout for that.
He's brought down by number
And Montour will take over 1st and 10.
Loss of 4 there.
Martins take over 1st down.
The 23, 5-yard loss.
Well, Mike, we come out guns a-blazing. Unfortunately, we hit the wall right there at the 24-yard line. Now, again, they're going to have to try to get a 3-and-out quickly here.
They were moving the ball straight down the field, and they completely went away from what was successful for them on the drive. Timmons ran it for 6, for 7, for 12, for 11, and then didn't run it again until he got 5 yards on the 3rd and 10 play. That's just not very good. And the ball's loose.
Come on, get on.
McIntyre's on it at the 41-yard line. And Montour turns it over. Montour did not make a first down in the second quarter. They made 3 first downs on their touchdown drive, and they turn it right back to Highlands.
The only thing I'll say about the last drive is I remember in the Mars game. Yes, it was the Mars game. We ran 3 times in the middle. They called a timeout. We ran a 4th time in the middle. Got hit, fumbled the ball. Everybody said, "Why'd you do it 4 times in a row?" Mm-hmm. Sometimes you can't win for losing.
You can't. It's like
this has been that kind of year.
My favorite plays are the ones that work.
Sing it, brother.
First down at the 41.
Well, let's go back to it. What do you think?
All right, McIntyre with a good job to pick and did the smart thing. He just got on it.
Wildcat here.
It is.
Oh.
Penalty flags prior to the snap.
Northern Wildcat, you can't start first.
They're lining up offside.
How is that possible? Usually what happens, Mike, it's the wide receiver, and most wide receivers are taught that.
And on this, and the flag was at the top, and the 3 wideouts were down here.
You go to the referee and you ask him.
You just look, you look at him, and he shakes. They tell you all you have to do is make eye contact.
Yeah, you are allowed to ask, and they're allowed to tell you. And you see wide receivers adjust all the time.
Mm-hmm.
1st and 15. Again, there are different combinations in the offensive line tonight. They have that stack down here at the bottom again. Here's Jet, but they push the pile back, and Jet squirts through there. Here he comes over the 40, 35-30. Jet breaks a tackle and gets it down to the 25 for a Highlands first down.
22.
Brought down by Cam Colliers.
No Warner out there leading the block, Mike. He's coming up limping a little bit. Nice pickup on that play. How many do you have him for?
20 yards.
26 yards.
Jet now 6 carry 32. We keep knocking, Mike.
Wow, that's exactly what I have, by the way. We always like to make it a note when we have the same stats because it's impossible to get 2 sets of numbers that are the same. And then when George is with us, he's downstairs, but when George is with us, then we always have 3 sets of numbers.
He came up here, wanted to know what happened on that play with Gillette. We ran it back.
Trips left. Oh my, and Jet has trouble with it, tries to get out of dodge. He gets a good block.
He has
spins and turns to the 20.
Look at him go,
out
Mike.
to the 15, 10, and down to the 7-yard line.
Great second.
Oh my, Jermaine Jet.
By Jermaine Jet, Mike, and he's down there.
Spins and turns out of there. It's 1st and goal. And the Rams have really taken this game over since the middle of the second quarter. They just haven't been able to put any points on the board. Ball's on the 8. It's an 18-yard gain. So Jet gets 38 yards on his last 2 carries.
50 yards on 7 carries now, Mike. Well, Rams going to have to go to work here. You got to get in this time.
Wide side of the field to the right. Trips to the right. That's Long, Cohen, and McIntyre.
He's trying to take people out of the box, Mike.
Timmons busted up through there, keeps fighting to the 5 and inside of the 5-yard line.
Braden Timmons, the ball carrier.
What's interesting, Mike, you look at that formation again. We have 3 wide out there. They only have 2 guys out. The reason why is one of the wide receivers are ineligible, but if you flip the screen out there, you got 3 on 2.
And now you have 2 things working. Now you have Timmons working, and now you have Jet working. So now that makes it more difficult for the defense here. They have 2 different ways to go. They're juggling snaps in this rain and this slop tonight. Luckily, the field's in good shape. We have that going for us.
Freshman Jacob Warner out there. Wayner, excuse me.
Timmons barks a signal. 2nd and goal at the 5. Timmons right up the middle. Follows a man. Spins. Oh, he was hit hard by McGowan and Noah Russell. And Braden doesn't get much. He gets it down to the 3. It's 3rd and goal.
Mike, this is where Braden has been very effective with the 2-point conversions. Running up to the gut here. Let's see.
The Rams are. I know the Rams are. Is it 4 or 5, Dane? It's 4 times and all on Timmons runs. 4 for 4 on 2-pointers.
See what they can do here.
It's that Tebow jump pass always worked right here, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Trips right. Jet now, Wildcat. Snap to Jet. Gets a block from Sportelli.
Baby, go.
Turns the corner and goes into the end zone. Jermaine Jet as Sportelli sealed the corner, and the Rams are on the board.
Jet is into the end zone.
Great play call that time, Mike.
So the Rams are on the board.
3-yard TD run. Jermaine Jet. Now, Mike, what do you do here?
Now they're going to kick. Taylor Gunn had a big week last week. That's Jet's 5th rushing touchdown of the year. He leads the club.
It's a big extra
Taylor Gunn on
point.
the kick.
Cohen, the holder. Gillette snaps it. It rolls back there, and it's blocked. They can't run it back in high school.
Kick is
Snack was dribbled.
Yeah.
5-12.
Cohen picked it up off the ground. Again, Signorella injured. Rams having difficulties in that department. But it's 10-6. And the Rams are on the board.
Bill Heasley's texting me, what's the score? So let me take care of that.
Oh, yeah, talk to yes, Bill is in Animal Kingdom. Is he still down there?
Yes, he is.
They haven't gotten him a plane ride.
Tomorrow they get out.
Well, if you've been thinking about updating your roof, maybe building that dream addition to your home,
But need a roof tonight.
but the professionals at BD Home Renovations help get you there. They should take a trip down to Florida. With over 100 years of combined experience, owner Brian E. and his crews guarantee that your job will be completed on time, exactly the way you want it. Customer service is their top priority. Visit their website today at beaniehomerenovations.com or find them on Facebook for money-saving offers on additions, game rooms, and roofing. Give Brian a call at 724-351-3172 for a free estimate. Beanie Home Renovations, where the bee is always busy. And before Halloween, you can check out this offer, $950 off additions. 192 square foot minimum is the deal. You're going to need the coupon to do that. You can go on Facebook to find it. Beanie Home Renovations.
All right.
And here's the kickoff.
Sure.
And it is
Colliers.
taken by Colliers. He runs it up through there across the 30 to the 32-yard line. Well, the Rams have gotten themselves back in it. It's 10-6. They used a turnover to do it as they marched it 41 yards on, of course, it took them 46 yards to march 41 because there was a penalty on 5 plays, and the Rams are back to a 10-6 game. And the defense has been good here for Highlands.
Clark and Price made the tackle. Now, Mike, how about a 3-and-out?
First down and 10.
Or less.
I cannot see. Like a pain with water pouring down it. So
Yeah, it is really
pushing and shoving Milo and Boomer around here trying to see what's going on.
Colliers in motion. And the give is to McGowan, and a big
Look
fella
out.
through there, and Freeman gets him down. He bulldogged him down at the 40.
Handoff taken by number 6, Zach.
And Gillette complaining to the official that he was held.
I think he has a beef there. Romello,
Brought down by number
5th
4,
tackle
Romello
again.
Freeman.
It was a saver too.
Yep.
7 on the play brings up.
Fortune gain is 7.
second down and 3.
Second and short for them.
4:43 left, third quarter, 10-6. Highlands down by 4 now. Blocked extra point. We've got an extra point blocked, a punt blocked, and we're still only losing by 4 points.
Looks like we established that edge that time too, Mike, in that last play. Hopefully it's something to
Keep
go
in.
back to. Yep. Got to get the ball back though.
Colliers in motion.
Yes,
Rams
right.
showing blitz.
Yes.
Give us to McGowan. Spins through there. Oh, he got hit hard and pinballed. Let's see where they spot it. They're going to put it at the 41.5. The Rams are screaming they have the football.
Let's see
Sam
it.
Albert says so.
Portelli at the bottom.
Brought down by number 4,
Third down.
Tyler Sportelli.
Sam Albert
Yeah.
fired up out there. They're going to put it at the 41.
No, Gillette came out with the football, Mike, and they said no
Third down
good.
at about a yard.
Well, Noah has been playing tremendous. He had a great game last week. So did Sportelli.
20 tackles apiece.
This
Big
is one
third down here,
you
Mike.
have to be careful here because a lot of times you have everybody selling out to stop the short yardage play.
We're going to guess.
Kayvon Mormon, the quarterback. He's probably going to sneak it. Long count. Trying to draw the Rams. Now turning to give to the fullback, and they get the first down. As sneaking through there is
Handoff
Dustin
taken straight
Snyder.
ahead by number
He gets a
42,
couple.
Dustin Snyder.
And it's first down Montour. Their first down since the first quarter.
Ball around on the stop, but not until he gets the first down, Mike. And again, field position is so important on a night like tonight. Highlands have to try to stop him here and get the ball back, trailing 10-6.
First down and 10 is Spartans. The ball at the 43.
Maybe another turnover would help. The Rams are +1 tonight. Still coming down good. Colliers to the near side. Mormon turns in to give to McGowan. He ran into his own man, and Desort chased him down from behind. Colliers ran right up the back of Antonio Pugliano, number 60, and it slowed him down for a minute, and enough time for Desort to run him down.
Kelly also on play with Mike. They're getting good yardage on first down, which is giving them the whole menu then for second and third down to go to. They got to get a big stop on first down. They haven't been able to do that yet.
They're just lining up behind that big offensive line now and trying to do it that way. Mormon, the quarterback, 2nd and 4. And they give to McGowan again, busting through. He's got a first down to the Highlands 45. Timmons down low to bring him down.
Again, 6.
Clark was holding on for dear life. Timmons finished it, but again, near first down.
Brought down by 7. Brayton Timmons with help.
It is the first down.
Cameron Clark.
6-yard pickup. First down for the Spartans.
That carry's good for another Spartan. First down.
Got to stop him here, Mike. Keep saying it. Let's do it.
7 carries, 29 yards for McGowan, number 6. We didn't see a lot of him running the ball the last couple of weeks. They've been saving him for this one. Stevenson to the bottom of your screen. Bump and run.
Tonight,
bump and run with Martinka.
I guess that.
Mormon still has it. He fires it downfield, and it's incomplete, and a penalty flag for interference.
Boy, did he get that ball away, Mike.
Braden Timmons just blew that whole thing up. He tackled the man he thought was handed the ball, but it really worked out for Montour. They're going to get a pass interference call against Martinka. It'll be a 15-yard penalty, and the ball will be moved to the 30.
Me and my big mouth, Mike. I said Stevenson hasn't done too much, and then that happens, huh? Martinka was in hand-to-hand combat with him down there at 6'5".
Pass interference called against
And he absolutely did the right thing.
To the 30-yard line.
That was going to be trouble.
10, Spartans.
First down at the 30.
Oh boy! Even when we guessed right, we're wrong, Mike.
Snyder in crabbing motion. And they give it to McGowan off the right side. McGowan is hit and brought down beautifully by Freeman for no gain.
He has been a force at that cornerback position. That is his 6th tackle.
Brought down by number 4.
And he sets the edge, Mike. Doesn't give it up. Great job by Romello.
Just power football.
Yep.
It's a lot of what this is in these conditions especially. Could you imagine this game being played on grass?
We wouldn't be calling numbers, that's for sure.
I watched some of Bob's game, the Riverview Springdale game last week. There was a lot of mud involved in that game.
Riverview's fallen some hard times, Mike. They won their first game, but they've had injuries to 5 two-way players and down to 22 kids. Bones are just saying it's so hard to try to get anything started.
Mormon's going to run it this time. Head down, some yardage to the 26. And now you wonder about Hutter's field goal range, yep. Dean. I don't know what their issue would be with that. If they could get a field goal, they'd be up by 7 again.
So Priato and Clark on the tackle.
Number 5, Kayvon Mormon keeps it at 6. Brought down by number 45.
Yeah, it's not a field goal. It's going to be 4-down territory.
Yeah, Boone's saying 4 down. I think he's probably right about this. Even if you don't make it, you're leaving Highlands down there. The clock is winding. 40 seconds left, 3rd quarter. Montour 10, Highlands 6.
It's been a quick 3rd quarter, Mike.
I formation. Snyder and McGowan. Collier's in motion. And the give is to Snyder, busting through inside the 15. He's got a first down as Christ bulldogs him to the turf at the 12-yard line.
Well, we solved the issue of what they'll do on 4th down.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I don't think they have to put the ball on the play.
A 15-yard pickup by Dustin Snyder.
They're just going to let the 3rd quarter clock run out, Mike.
They are. They are going to carry a 10-6 lead into the 4th quarter.
1 quarter remained here from
and a big drive for them. They took over at their own 32-yard line. And this will be the 9th play of the drive when they'll start 1st and 10 at the Highlands 11 when we start the 4th quarter. In the nation, it's dedicated licensed professionals protecting your family. At Nationwide Insurance, we just call them agents. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Mel and John at the Boucher Agency want to help you relieve some of the stress involved with insuring your new teen driver. Ask about the Nationwide Insurance Young Driver discount. When you compare, no one beats Nationwide's rates for young drivers. Join the nation that cares. You can call your hometown agents, John and Mel, today at 724-224-4300. They have evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, the Bouchers and Nationwide are on your side.
All right, Mike, it's trivia time. I got a two-parter for you. First, I have to be a multimedia specialist now.
Yes, you are.
Pictures, and I'm sending them out to keep. Everybody said, I'm not coming, it's going to rain, keep me in the loop. So I'll send that out to everybody. Here's my two-part question, okay? How many teams are undefeated, untied, and unscored on in WPL history? Just give me a number. Undefeated, untied, unscored on.
I'm just going to pick a number out of the air and say 7.
Close, 10. Part 2 of the question. Name them.
Great.
Only kidding. That's like the Titanic. How many people died at Titanic? 728. Part 2. Name them.
First down.
I have one interesting one for you that I want to give you.
Okay. First down, Montour at the 11.
See if we get a turnover here.
McGowan. Oh, hit hard by Timmons. Thrown back as he gets it to the 9-yard line.
This is it, Mike. Dezort, Timmons, Portelli down there. Boy, if we said those names one, huh? Fourth and final quarter, they're going to have to do it and do it right now.
Second and goal, or second and 10, not at 8, I guess. Second and 8 at the 9. They can make a first down at about the 1.5, I'd say. As rain falls tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Hardy souls out in those stands tonight, let me tell you.
Not a lot of them, but they're out there, God bless.
Kayvon Mormon. Play action fake. He's back. He fires it for the end zone. It's knocked away at the last minute by Logan Price.
Good job by Logan there, Mike.
Austin Deitch is incomplete.
Austin Deitch, the intended receiver, and Logan just got a hand on it.
On the play number 4, Romello.
In desperation to knock it away. 3rd and 8 at the 9.
When's the last time it was done, Mike?
That's a good question.
Undefeated.
It's probably
untied.
been a while.
It has been a while.
How about the 50s?
How about the 40s? 1943, Aspinwall, 245 to nothing.
Aspinwall.
Aspinwall.
You know, right around then, East Deer won the WPIL championship in 1946, I think.
Yeah.
East Deer, Ken High, there 3 of them were in like 6-mile radius.
Yep.
Golden age indeed.
Every block there was a high school.
Boom loved the East Deer part.
Yep.
The East Deer Fraser Bucks. 3rd down and timeout.
Timeout called by Montour.
Lucero wants to talk it over. At 11:13 remaining. Highlands trailing it 10-6.
Give me the list of names, Mike.
Okay.
Scottdale. Greensburg, Salem.
Wow.
Washington. Don't know which one. Etna. Point Marion.
You mean Etna and Aspinwall both did it?
Can you believe that? Etna did it in 1925.
Point Marion.
170 to nothing.
Point Marion's down about where we were last week.
Yep. East Washington.
Eastern Washington.
Here's my favorite.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time
Hurst.
again.
Hurst in 1927 outscored their opponents 615 to nothing.
Is that William Randolph Hurst?
Could be.
Patty Hurst.
H-U-R-S-T. Rochester did it in 29.
Okay.
And the Great Depression right after that, unfortunately. Then finally Avella in 1934.
Wait a minute, Avella has they have 1 win this year, by the way.
What's their nickname?
The Eagles.
There you go.
The Avella Eagles. We have 13 unbeatens left. Speaking of that, and the only game between unbeatens tonight, Upper St. Clair and West Allegheny in an Allegheny 9 matchup in 5A.
I have to go to the monitor here, Mike.
Mormon is hit.
Romello.
Oh, he lost it. It's
Come on.
Gillette. Here he comes. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Noah Gillette, 40.
Out of the air.
30. Noah Gillette, 20. 10, 5. Touchdown.
Noah Gillette did it this time, Mike. Noah Gillette did it. I thought at the 2 he might have got caught. He made up for that fumble earlier with a great touchdown run. But let's give credit to Romello Freeman, Mike. He's the one that popped the ball loose.
Romello Freeman knocked it up in the air. I'm going to call this 87 yards.
And the fact that Noah Gillette chugged 87 yards, Mike, that is something. something. That's conditioning right there. Noah Gillette, the Gillette's pride tradition linebacker, pride tradition number 33. Mike, we're going for 2 here. I think this is a good idea.
They're worried
Mike.
about kicking on this turf
Yep,
right now.
I think
They
so.
got spooked by the snap, and they're 4 for 4 on the year. The Rams lead at 12-10. This is very dangerous because if
Field
you
goal
don't
can
make
beat
it,
you,
the
yep.
field goal beats you.
Okay, I think it's going to be Braden Timmons, Mike. He's back in that.
And the Rams
power
score
formation.
again on a non-offensive touchdown. Their 7th of the season.
Let's go. Big play.
Timmons
big play,
runs
big
it up the
play.
middle. He barrels it. Did he get there?
is.
Did he get there? I don't think he did. Nope.
Boy, he pushed it over, Mike.
Well, but he was down.
Yeah.
He was down. The 2-pointer no good. The first time the Rams have been stopped this year. And the Rams have the lead at 10:56 to go. 12-10.
87-yard, and that's a fumble recovery.
Fumble recovery. And we'll take a look at the list here. That is the second one by Noah this year. Noah returned 120 yards in week 1 against Ambridge. Romello Freeman had the one last week, so that's their 3rd fumble return for a touchdown this year.
He's had 2 fumble recoveries, Mike.
And Montour turns it over for the 3rd time as the hit made by Freeman on the blitz. Gillette picked it up. As remember in college, there was a day. Here comes George. George, we're going to get a number.
Championship game is the MSA.
George wanted to know who started.
Network.
How many yards did you have, George? 85 George is going with. So if George says 85, that's what I'm using. He'll get it right.
Freeman again, George
ran all the way up the steps.
Yeah, that's a lot of steps.
You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of me running up those steps at Baldwin that night when Jason Gregg ran that fumble back in the mud for Burl against New Brighton. I ran up the steps and met Rich Napierkowski like this, and we both said, "Who was it?"
More oxygen now, Gillette.
Coaches didn't know.
That's a great line.
Boom. I give it to Boom. It's a great line. Who needs more oxygen now? Noah Gillette or George? Barr. It's a bouncer. And the Spartans are just going to fall forward as it's taken by Noah Russell. And down he goes
Noah Russell takes the
at
catch.
the 37. So Montour had a great drive going. They marched it on the 11th play of the drive. Is when the Rams made the fumble and the turnover.
First down and 10.
It could be, in all seriousness, what could be a season turner.
Yes, sir.
First down at the 36, and the dean is frantically
Trying to
texting
let
people
everybody know we're up.
to let poor Bill Heasley, who's marooned in
It
Florida,
was the first one I sent to.
first down Spartans. And they got to be confident because of the drive they just had. Just load it up and give Dustin McGowan the rock.
We're going to be guessing here a lot.
And there is
We guessed
McGowan,
right.
and they
We
got him.
did.
Down he goes, inside the 35-yard line. Crilly and
Martinka.
Sportelli.
Taken by number 6, Zach McGowan.
The loss is 2.
Brought down by number 48, Tyler.
Mike, we were selling out at the line of scrimmage. There's no doubt about it. And we're guessing right so far, so good.
Down and 12.
We're telling now 10 tackles, Mike, picking up where he left off last week.
Got to mark that sack down for that last play. It's 4 Highlands sacks tonight, by the way. Freeman does get the sack on that. Clock winding. 10:15 left, 4th quarter. Well, we've been in this position against Mars. Briefly took a lead, and then Mars was able to score on a long touchdown run. 2nd and 12. Moorman is back. He throws it to the near side of the field. Oh, Colliers juggles and catches, and Colliers is pushed out of bounds at the 43-yard line. McIntyre, who really didn't have good footing there, was very fortunate to be able to push him out of bounds.
By number 82, Jordan McIntyre.
The gain is to the 43. It's of 9.
3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3.
3rd and 3, big 3rd and 3.
Only the second completion, yeah. And the other was that screen pass. Big 3rd down for the Highlands defense. Receivers all over the field now.
Guess right, guys. Let's go.
See if the Rams can get home. Oh, Moorman's going to run it. Gets in it.
He got lit
at
up.
the 45-yard line as he's thrown back by Tyler Sportelli.
Giving him a great mark.
Oh, they gave him a way too good mark. He did not.
No way.
No way advanced that past
And he's
the
saying
45.
first down, he's not even going to measure.
48.
There is no way he advanced that far.
Terrible. Terrible call.
Look, at Sam Albert. Is he upset across
There
the
is
way?
no way, Mike, he gets that mark.
Good for a Spartan. First down.
He did not get across the 45-yard line.
Well, now, Mike, this either wrecks you or it makes you strong.
1st and 10 for the Spartans. 9:39 to go, fourth quarter. Highlands 12, Montour 10.
Yeah, timeout for what?
Penalty flag.
There's a marker down. Now, what's this all about? This is going to be a sideline warning against Highlands, maybe?
I hope. That's all it is.
That's what it is.
Well, you know.
That's their first warning. Well, Sam got his point across.
Yeah, when you give them a first down when they don't have one.
I'll tell you what, they haven't exactly had. Now, they did get the fumble right on the punt play, so that.
Yeah, Mike, like I said, you either get stronger or defeat.
First down and 10 from the 46.
Keep guessing here.
When the Rams won that game here in 2008, they forced 4 turnovers. They forced 3 so far. Sportelli has his arms around the back, McGowan. He gets it up to the 48-yard line. Short gain on the play, maybe a couple.
Desort in there too.
But the Highlands defense has been spectacular tonight. Every bit as good as they were 2 weeks ago against Mars when they were just tremendous.
9:02 to go here, turning clock. Highlands trying to cling to that 12-10 lead. And what a play it was by Romello Freeman.
You know what you'd really like? Love to get the ball back.
Oh, yeah.
Take some time off yourself. Stevenson splits wide to the left. Collier's in the slot. 2nd down 8. McGowan in motion out of the formation. And Moorman is back. He gets protection. He fires it over the middle and it's incomplete. That's not a penalty. That is not a penalty. That is a terrible call. The ball hit the ground before he even contacted him.
Romello's got to be careful, Mike.
The ball hit the ground before he even contacted him. I had the glasses on it. Oh my goodness.
Tough when you got to play more than 11, Mike.
15-yard penalty. Takes the ball all the way down to the Highlands. 37.
First down and 10.
I mean, that's just awful.
Terrible.
The ball now at the 37.
Said the ball was on the ground rolling.
Before there was any contact.
Yep. Right up the middle.
Snyder, the fullback, head down inside the 35 and down to the 33-yard line.
McIntyre
42.
The ground.
Snyder the ball carrier.
Really.
The gain is 4.
Number 82, Jordan McIntyre, and 33. Noah
2nd and 6.
Gillette in on that stop too.
2nd down and 6.
You know, you just wonder, are they just due to have one of these go their way? And so many close games that come down to the wire. 8 minutes, 5 seconds left of the fourth quarter.
This is our season, Mike.
And now they're moving themselves into field goal range. Moorman's going to run the option. This is McGowan.
There's a block in the back. They finally got one.
And the flag is down. McGowan's down the sideline and into the end zone for an apparent Montour touchdown. But the flag is down at the 32. Hold the phone.
We got one right, Mike. About time.
Illegal block called against.
Did they get Sportelli, was it?
I think it was Timmy.
Okay. Chaliwa was the man with his hand in a cookie jar.
Actually had 2 hands on his back.
He did 2 hands in the cookie jar. You were correct. That was the old Shovsky.
Yes. Bill Roll was right on that one. Let's give him credit.
Now it's about time. That's a 10-yarder. Puts the ball at the 42. 2nd down and 15.
Defense has to forget that play because it wasn't going to happen without the shot. Back to guessing right. Let's go.
2nd down and 15.
Moorman, DeChance in motion. And Moorman is back, and here they come. They peeled off looking for the... Gillette is there. You see, they peeled off looking for the screen. They read it, and Gillette came in there and finished it.
Gillette and Desort, Mike. That's going to be a sack.
Making the tackle 33, Noah Gillette.
6-yard loss. That's 5 sacks.
Well, it's a great job of reacting to that screenplay. It's going to be 3rd and long.
From the 48.
Boy, Mike, we can get in and just have a nice control drive, too. Let's go.
3rd and 21. 7:16 to go. The line to gain is the Highlands 27.5.
Can't have any pass interference on this one, Mike.
Moorman is back. Moorman,
He got him anyway. was grabbed.
Came through there and put him down.
Back-to-back sacks by Mitch Desorters. He's not looking in the rearview mirror, Mike.
23, Noah Russell on the punt.
Going forward, and they're going to punt it, Mike.
6 Highlands sacks. I don't know if Lucero's got something in the bag now.
I'd say get away from it.
Russell punts it and just let it hit the ground, and that's what Lola's saying.
Oh, boy.
Maybe it'll go in the end zone. Oh, it goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Well, that's okay. It's a lot more time to waste.
I hope.
6:25 to go, fourth quarter. Highlands 12, Montour 10, scoring all 12 of their points here in the second half, trying to get themselves back up the standings with a shot at this with a Blackhawk home game next week.
Got to get to that, Mike. But right now we got 6 minutes and 25 seconds to take care of. Wouldn't a nice 90-yard drive be good right about now? I should make it 95.
First and 95 it is. And now I don't think you're going to get too fancy.
Yep,
I think number 7 should have his hands on the ball here.
Yep.
As you said so many times, our fullback just happens to be our quarterback.
Yep.
And that's no slight at Sportelli or Gillette.
They're going up under center too, Mike.
First and 10. Timmons turns and gives it to Jet. Jet fights for a couple up to the 7-yard line.
I think this is smart, Mike, to go under center too.
Bobby Walker, the senior, number 59, made the
By
stop.
number 53, Roman Basic.
85 yards on
Also
9
on the
carries
stop,
now for
77,
Jet.
Mason Chalewa.
Second and 8.
Second down and 8 after a gain of 2.
6 minutes to go. Grab onto something at home.
What I'd like now is a first down.
That would be big.
That's step 1. Noah Wayner splits wide to the left. Logan Kreis in the slot. Ryan Barr set up as a tight end to the right. Jet dots the eye and takes it. Jet through a hole.
Can he
Jet
get
outside of the left.
He does the
gets
first
it to the
down all the
17
way
to the
out to the
19-yard
22.
line. First down, Highlands.
22.
12-yard pickup for Jermaine Jet.
It's at 97 yards on 10 carries. More importantly, a first down. Mike, let's give that patchwork offensive line credit on that right side.
I may be wrong if I missed one on Jet. I might have missed a long one somewhere.
We'll check it with.
Yeah, we'll check that.
Yeah.
George.
Later. Yep.
Now, you know what I'd like now? Another first down.
That would be good.
5:14 to go. Montour has 2 timeouts remaining. I formation, first down at the 19. The turn to give. Jet gets out of the first tackling situation, but is dropped as he gets it, nudges it for about a half a yard up to the 20.
Jermaine Jet.
All right, Jet's going to be the workhorse. Looks like now, Mike.
77, Chalewa, and 23, Russell. Short gain on the
Gain of 1.
Second down and 8.
Oh, they did give him 2. How about that?
I have Jet jump 50 to 83 yards. Maybe that's my problem, Mike.
Yeah, and again, you can't be blamed for anything because you can't see.
Lights have been off all night.
That's a little different. Second and 8, the clock winds to 4.5. Highlands 12, Montour 10. Timmons out of the shotgun to give to Martinka. They got him from behind, and down he goes. Brought down nicely by 32, Braden Jones.
Brought down by number 4.
He did. He came on the run blitz that time and took care of that.
I'm also the play. It's third down.
All right, Mike, 4 minutes to go.
3rd and 9. I'm not putting the ball in the
I don't think so either.
I don't think so. In these conditions, well, here's what I would do. The ball's got to be in Timmons' hands, and you get him on a run-pass option. You roll him outside the pocket. If he finds something that's open, you throw it. If not, he should just tuck it and go. That's where I'm at right now. 3:44 to go. Remember, Montour only needs a field goal. They go out of flex, and Timmons is just going to run it, and they got him. Timmons runs it forward. Maybe gets 1 to the 21.
7.
But he took precious time there, Mike. That's the important thing. He took the play clock down to
Down by
0.
number 6, Zach McGowan.
Now remember, Montour's blocked a punt tonight and an extra point.
And we're
This
in
has,
no rush.
this has to get out of there.
Yep.
No, you do not snap that ball till there's 1 second left on that play clock.
Maybe even take the penalty.
Well, I don't know about the 5 yards, but Dean, you can take time out if you want.
Mormon and Collier.
Yeah, you can do that. I would do that.
They need to let this run.
Referee Bill
Snap it with 13 seconds left. Barr kicks it. It's going to hit, which is good. Clock will run as it does, but Montour's going to have fantastic field position at the 50-yard line with 2:54 to go.
The Spartans will have it there. First down and 10.
Well, Mike, again, that was time management there. I'd like to see it get on to 0. Like
Well,
take the time
there were
out.
14 seconds more seconds they could have gotten off of that clock.
And what's important here too, Mike, is the fact that field goal wise, they can still kick the field goal, that extra point that we missed.
Now here's the thing. Are they going to be able to give Mormon any time to throw the ball? I think they're going to need to do this on the ground. Because the Rams pass rush, they haven't been able to handle it, and especially here in the second half.
All right, we've been guessing correctly on defense, Mike. We got to do it for 2 minutes and 54 seconds more.
Collier's at the bottom of your screen. Stevenson up at the top. First and 10, Montour at the 50. And Mormon is back. Here comes DeZort. He's going to let it go. Stevenson's down there. He's got it. Drops it. In and out of his hands. Fought out beautifully by Tom Martinka. Beautifully done.
And again, 6'5" against 5'11". Martinka held in there. Fortunately, no penalty marker on that play. Shuts the clock off that.
If they'd have thrown a flag there, I might have had to gone down.
It's a long way to go, Mike. I'd have jumped that.
Don't jump them.
We have a game. High.
We have a game next week. There are still
right,
tomorrow. Second and 10.
Every dime's important here.
You know, a sack fumble would be good.
Yep.
We had a real nice one of those earlier by Noah Gillette.
And I think, Mike, again, if we get this, they're going to pass on every dime to save clock. Here they go again.
Fires, and Stevenson pushed off and got away with it.
Yeah, he sure did.
Pass is incomplete. Logan Christ, the intended receiver, but the pass carried too far, and it's third down. I think you're right, Dean.
Yep.
And they've been able to protect them okay there. They're having trouble with Mitch coming off the edge, though, from the top of your screen. Watch 6 and white coming after the quarterback.
Down, Mike?
Boy, they have 2 timeouts left, 2:43, and they need a field goal. That's why Lucero makes big bucks.
All right, Mike. Stevens laid into the play, Mike. He's in the backfield. I don't know.
He was right. Yeah, he was down there on that pass play.
They're going to throw the screen to him.
Now McGowan slips out of there.
Watch the screen to 21.
It looks like it's going to be a toss to him. I think they're just going to toss to the near side of the field. And Mormon with a jump pass. In trouble. Mitch can't get him. Now
Crowley after him.
And it's incomplete.
Yes, great job by Tyler Crowley, Mike.
He did.
Put the pressure on. Originally came from DeZort. He got blocked. Crowley pursued. Couldn't get those shoulders squared. Fourth down, what they going to do?
2:36. I think they have to go for it.
We're about to find out.
Now the question is
great defense stand by the Golden Rams.
Kayvon Mormon to the near side of the field talking to the Brain Trust.
They're going to take a timeout? No.
Nope. Play clock down to 19.
They're going for it.
Spartans with 2 timeouts left. And this is where I know they're tired, but trying to generate that pass rush. And now DeZort's out in coverage. Play clock down to 2. Mormon is back. Here comes Freeman on the blitz.
Yes.
Romello Freeman.
Ball's loose.
Doesn't matter. It's Highlands ball anyway. Freeman does it again.
Romello Freeman, Mike, 9 tackles, 2 sacks, and again, the big one, he forced that fumble with Gillette recovered and took it 87 yards. Noah Gillette, Mike, what a game he's had tonight here, and boy, he's been such a great defender these last 2 games. And now, Mike, all we got to do is take 2:27 off the clock.
7 sacks by the Highlands defense tonight.
How about that? And more importantly, Mike, have a chance to get through here to that big game next week against Blackhawk and controlling your own destiny.
At Golden Rams Stadium, 7 o'clock Friday night. Be there. Aloha.
2 timeouts left.
First and 10, you got to hold on to the ball now. Montour going to be using their timeouts. And a handoff to Jet. And the pile moves to the 35-yard line.
Handoff taken by 22, Jermaine Jett.
Pick up a 3.
Looks like
McGowan and 77. Chile will combine.
Unofficially, I went 101, but it's dark.
It's dark. I had 72.
Somewhere between there. We'll split the difference.
Montour
taking a timeout.
Taking their second timeout.
Called by Montour.
They'll have 1 remaining. 2:21 to go, fourth quarter. Highlands 12, Montour 10. In a second half that the Rams just have dominated it. And really, if you look at the Montour offense, they had that great drive in the first quarter, the end of the first quarter, and they had the screen pass. And a 44-yard screen pass. They drove it down inside the Highlands 24, then scored the touchdown. And since then, they've made 2 first downs.
That's amazing. I mean, defense has been fantastic, Mike. We got to get a first down on this drive, and hopefully we can put it away. And again, like I said, it's been a big effort here in the second half by the defense. And again, that makeshift offensive line, we got left tackle, 150 pounds, Cameron Clark. And Nick Hilliard's been in there all night too at the left guard.
Timmons right up the middle, 30.
Yes, baby, first down.
It's first down. It's not enough yet. There's still enough time.
Number 7,
but
Timmons.
it doesn't put you on the knees yet, but it makes things a whole lot better. Now the Montour player is down.
Is he hurt or is he taking time out?
Antonio Pugliano, and if it's B, that's a good job on his part. Yep. There are no rules governing against that at the high school level.
10 yards, Timmons.
9 yard, 10 yard, 10's good. Works for me.
77 for him. How about that? We ran something.
Beautiful. While they attend to Pugliano, we'll take a quick timeout. Highlands leads by 2. We'll be right back. Antonio Pugliano helped off the field. He's got a big old brace on that left knee, and that didn't look good.
First down for Highlands at the 26.
2:16 to go. First down Highlands at the Montour 26. Tight eye, and Braden standing back there. He's a senior. He's been doing this since he was a freshman. He's watching that play clock. Clock down under 2 minutes now. He can snap this at about 150.
I would not exchange him, Mike.
Jet to the 21-yard line. Montour takes their last time out. It's a 5-yard game.
Making a stop from Montour, number 33.
So now you're down to it.
And number 3,
one more first down and this game's over. And now I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Timeout called by
They let them
Montour.
score. The score would be 18-10. It'd be an 8-point game. Yep. Highlands has had an extra point block. They tried for 2 and they didn't make it. I think it's a question.
Yeah, I mean,
it might be your only chance at this point.
If you're Montour,
now, if you're Montour and you can stop them here, you could get the ball back. 5 second, 143, 120, with maybe 15 seconds left. If they stop them going through 4 downs to do it. Now the problem you have is if Highlands makes an extra point, the game's over.
Yep. Carting that kid off.
Yeah, they are. They're taking Pugliano off. You could tell by the way his knee was with that brace, and he wasn't moving.
Here we go.
At all. So here we go. 2nd and 5 at the Montour 21. 1:48 to go. Montour has no more timeouts.
What a gutty effort by the Golden Rams here in the second half. By trailing 10-0 at halftime, they could have packed things in, but they have not done that. They lead here 12-10.
Braden steps under center. Jacob Wayner. Well, they jumped offside.
That's beautiful.
If that's a first down, the game's over. I think my math sometimes can be my biggest detriment.
Against Montour.
Let's see if it's enough for the first down.
It is, baby.
It is a first down, and that may do it.
Light the cigar up. I can let Bill Heasley know down in Animal Kingdom it's over.
1st and 10 at the 16. And Braden's asking, do I take a knee?
I would say yes.
It takes 5 seconds to run the play and 25 seconds to use the play clock. 3 plays is 90. That leaves you with 18. That's all you have to do. It's knee time. Now they're going to hand it off. The Jet, he juggled it.
What are they doing?
All they have to do is take a knee here.
Take a knee.
Well, it's simple math.
Yeah.
2 yards to the 15.
Handoff taken by number 22, Jermaine Jet.
They take a knee now.
Boom guarantees a knee. I hope you're right.
1 yard
130. See, they haven't started the play clock yet. They're not going to have to snap it to less than a minute.
Fine with me.
His knees are fine. You don't have to see. The thing is, you don't have to worry about the last play because those last 25 run off, and you don't have to run the fourth.
Just like,
play.
and guess what? Montour did that in the third quarter.
We saw this with, was it Mars a couple weeks ago? No, it was Knock. We couldn't believe they were running a play.
Yes.
I don't care if Braden just runs it, but there's no reason for an exchange. Timmons leans ahead. Timmons to the 12-yard line.
Timmons now with 81 yards on 18 carries.
45 seconds on the game clock. They haven't started the huddle clock yet. They still haven't started the huddle clock.
3rd down and 5.
Now they do. All you have to do is take a knee. 35 seconds left. All you have to do is get it under 25. You can snap it whenever you want. You run one more play, and that's ballgame. And the Rams are going to have walked in here and pulled off the upset. And the Rams are in victory formation. Timmons under center.
That's a good thing.
Timmons watching that play clock. Down to 10 to 9. Takes a knee, and this one belongs to the Rams.
Light the
12
cigar.
to 10, and a tremendous second half comeback. Highlands comes into Montour and pulls off the upset.
We're still alive. We're not dead yet.
And look at that happy bunch of Golden Rams across the way.
Overcoming adversity and Hurricane Matthew, the Highlands Golden Rams, a driving rainstorm, prevailed 12 to 10. Onward and upward, Mike. Big one next week, Golden Rams Stadium, 7 p.m. Be there.
This one was a must-win. Next week is a must-win at home against Blackhawk. Thanks to everybody here at Montour for their help. Once again, the final score tonight. The Highlands Golden Rams 12 and the Montour Spartans 10 for John Danknich.